Well, hi, everybody, and welcome to Shake Up Your Makeup Bag. And this is our May look. And I've got a couple of different designs on, so I'm going to walk you through what I did because I've already put them on. But it'll be fun to kind of learn a little bit more about them. And let me just show you the colors that we're going to start with today. So bear with me a minute. I'm going to grab my picture of the colors we're wearing today. Here we go. There we go. We have Blossom, Soft Heather, Cashmere Haze, and Merlot. One of my favorite colors. Absolutely love Merlot. So let's just go back now and talk a little bit about what I did. And I'm going to pull this up real close. And I want you to see two different kind of looks. This side is kind of my classic design that I usually wear. Okay. And is that right? Yeah. And what you notice there is that there is just on my I'm doing this opposite of my camera. Okay. So on my right side, which is this side, this is what this is a new design. And on this side is how I usually wear it. Okay. And I want you to see how it kind of just pulls down my eye quite a bit over here. And also it shows a lot of my brow skin over here. There's quite a bit, so as my eyes get older, they become a little bit more hooded. So I bet there's another technique. So I'm going to walk you through that little technique and what I did on this side over here. And the first thing that I did is actually I started with a little bit of very light concealer, and I just dabbed a little bit of that right under my eyebrow and right above my eyebrow. So it kind of gave a lift to that side. And then I always put a little bit on my eyelid, so I work it as a primer. And I just use my Mary Kay liquid eyeshadow brush, so dab that all over. Then from there, I started with my eyeshadow, and the first eyeshadow that I had was Blossom. So I put just a dab of the Blossom just under the concealer, but just kind of like underlying it. And then I put a little bit of the Blossom just on the inside corner of the eye, not the whole eye, just on the inside corner here. Whereas on the other design, I had put Blossom all the way under my eyebrow and actually right down to the crease of the eye, so you can see that's kind of like how I used to wear it. Now I'm trying this new design, and I just think it's worth sharing the tips. Okay, so then from there, then I put on the cashmere, not the cashmere here, but I put on the Soft Heather, and the Soft Heather went on the one half of just the lid, then into the crease, and then I brought it up above a little bit into this area up in here, above the brow bone a little bit. And then from there, I took the Cashmere Haze. And by the way, I also have Cashmere Haze on my eyebrows as my fill-in eyebrow pencil too. Isn't that something? Because my eyebrows are between dark blonde and gray, so I use Cashmere Haze. It kind of mixes it up a little bit, and then I use a dark blonde precision eyebrow pencil. So with the Soft Heather, then the next step I did with that is I put a little bit of Soft Heather then also on my eyelid, but then I put the Soft Heather up a little bit higher up in here. So I actually have two tones, Cashmere Haze and the Soft Heather, up above the brow skin area. Then I wrapped it up with a little bit of Merlot, and see how there's just on this side, you can see it's just in the corner, and then I smudged it. I brought it under the eye. I did similar on this side, used it in the corner, but I kind of did more of a lazy V so that I brought it more into the crease of the eye. But I also smudged it under the eye also. It's interesting to do this backwards. So of the two designs, I like this one better because I feel it lifts the eyes up. So another thing that I did with my very light my very light concealer is after I was all done, I put another little dab up above the eyebrow, and then right under the eyebrow, just a smidge, and just used my brush just to kind of stipple it in. And then if there was any shadowing under here, I put a little bit extra down in here. But that worked out just fine. And if you ever get like darkness right on the inside corner of the eyes, that's where you put a little bit of that very light concealer right in there. Watch. See if I can just do it without looking inside. And then just dab it with a little bit of my brush. And all that really does is it just brightens up the inside of the eye a little bit, not too much, because I usually always wear glasses. Okay. So that's how I did my eyes. And then I wrapped up with my three favorite mascara. So I do a mascara trio. And I like this because each of this mascara has its own special benefit. First, I put on a little bit of Lash Love Lengthening, and I comb that all the way on, and it makes my lashes extra long because my eyelashes are extra short. Then I use my Mary Kay Ultimate Mascara, and I pull that out, and then I roll that around the base, but I roll the brush up. So I start from the inside corner and roll and roll and roll and roll. And this has a special wiper mechanism right on the inside of the mascara. So I never get too much mascara on my wand. So I get just the right amount. Then I do the same application on the other side. And I never pump my mascara because then that would make it dry out. Then the last thing that I did was a little bit of my favorite, my Fanorama. Now, the Fanorama gives just one more volume boost to the eyelashes. The Ultimate Mascara gives length and volume, and this one gives volume, but it also seems to like tip my lashes. And it's got these little whiskers on the end of the brush, so I can get in a little bit closer and I can get under on the bottom lashes, which are usually a little bit trickier for me to grab. And then just go ahead and do that final stroke with the mascara, and it just kind of whoosh gives the eyelashes a little extra volume. So that's how I did my triple eyelash design. Then it's time to figure out our blush. So let me just show you. This is my master. This is my master eyeshadow, right? These are all the eyeshadows of Mary Kay. This comes in the big Mary Kay compact. I have them. Sometimes I have these in a roll-up bag that has the Velcro hooks on the other side, so I can roll up all my mascara, all of my eyeshadows together. That's what that's for. What I love about this is that I can wear any of these eyeshadows with my brown eyes, as long as I make sure that I also add one of the colors that complements my brown eyes. So, that's always a fun thing to play with. And I love the fact that I have such a great palette of all the colors. So those are all my eyeshadows. It's one of all the eyeshadows of Mary Kay. And then these are one of all the blushes and the highlighters and the contours of Mary Kay. So I actually have two of these Compact Pros, which I love because then you always have all the tools to have the neatest look out there. And in the blush, let me put my glasses and I can tell you, I actually mixed two blushes. I put on a little bit of Darling Pink, which is this one right here. And then I finished up with a little bit of the Rosy Nude. So it wasn't too bright, and the Darling Pink has a little bit of a shimmer, but the Rosy Nude has a little bit more of that mauve-y impact to it, which I really like. Then for lips, okay, so I just took off my lipstick because I wanted to talk about the new lipsticks that are coming out tomorrow, right? They'll be published at our website. And if you're a consultant, we already have access to them today. So first of all, these are the two Mary Kay Charitable Foundation lipsticks. So when you make a purchase of these, Mary Kay donates $1 to the Mary Kay Charitable Foundation. And these two colors, which have a little bit of shimmer and they look really sparkly and pretty on, but not too sparkly. It's not like you got glitter on your lips or anything like that. And I want to make sure I got the pink is called Empower. This is my favorite. I just love all things pink. And National Pink Day is coming in June. And then this one is called Positive Impact. And that's real pretty if you want to go with a more neutral look. So I'm going to save these for when we're talking more about that. And then we have our 3 limited edition liquid matte lipsticks. And so these come in 3 different colors, and make sure I got my colors straight on this. There is the soft mauve, which is this one. Yeah, this is obvious, right? And then there is the rich mahogany, which is this one. This is the one that I'm going to try on today. And then there is the red Nior. And, if you're a red, white, and blue girl, you're going to love this red because it's just so rich. But today I'm going to put on this rich mahogany because I'm real excited to see what this looks like on. So I'm going to wrap it up with that. And I already have on a little bit of our waterproof lip liner. Nice color. Super creamy. And you know what? Doing this without a mirror, just looking at the camera. That's interesting. What I love about this is it's buildable. And it looks great on your lips in terms of color. You know, it's just a little bit richer than your actual lip color, which is really neat when you think about it. So these feel really moist, and it's a matte, so it's not going to have a shimmery finish to it. And this will wear and wear and wear all day long. So I just love this. So that's my new favorite summer lipstick, and this is called Rich Mahogany. And it looks great with the soft heather, which is one of the eye colors that are recommended for our look of the month today. So that's everything that I've got for you. And that's how we're shaking up our makeup bag today. So stay tuned for next Wednesday. We're going to be talking about brows. And then the last Wednesday of the month, we're going to be talking about highlighters, contours, and those kind of fun things. So thanks for watching. We'll see you again real soon.